just about to go in and hand in these accumulated affidavits and statements from citizens in probably every county in Ireland now who've been the victims of serious Garda malpractice, and we hope that the Taoiseach, who put out a call to people to come forward, is going to honour that and look at these cases and give people the justice that they deserve.
My name is Dolan. I'm here today in Dublin at a Justice for All protests, and I'm here concerning my case, which involves a person from Galway who had taken my identity and was used my identity and became a Garda informer for the Special Detective Unit in Harcourt Street, Dublin. Since I came back from France, I have had nothing, only either shots being fired at me, I've had rats, I've had bullets delivered to my home, I have the guards come and give me advice on my safety and how to protect my home and my family. Now the guards are just spreading malicious rumours which are not true. I've never had been questioned, charged or convicted of any crime in any country, and I have that from the Garda Commissioner himself, who has met me and spoke to me and said that's how the way that he was going to try and do something. Again, another lie from the guards.
My baby was taken from me by birth after an hour while I was breastfeeding her in the labour ward. Two Gardaí came along with two social workers and they snatched my baby on false grounds, and they gave invalid reasons, like malicious reasons actually, and that has been proven. And apart from that, prior to that, 2 days beforehand, my son, my 3-year-old son, was also snatched away from me.
I have experienced a lot of Gardaí blatantly telling lies, one after another. I have a lot of experience with Gardaí telling lies. I had a case of my own, which I won't go into now, but I had a case that I was in the Special Criminal Court, and basically every Garda got up on the stand and told lies. I want them Gardaí to be accountable for their actions.
We set up a small grocery store in the 1970s in town, and we had a bit of problem with local gang lads, you know what I mean. But when we went to the guards about it, it started then. When we went to the guards about it, they said, no, I don't come in here about that, just get out of the area. But from then on, I was arrested on a few occasions. We had house searches, which is all on this list, going back over 40 years. Any time I asked them to investigate it, the answer was no.
I'm here today to hand in a submission to Enda Kenny. It's regarding the failings of the Garda Síochána Ombudsman's Office. I've spent 6 years with them, and it's actually the errors that they made in my case has caused me to have lost 2 admissible complaints. I've had alleged that the Garda deliberately interfered with the complaints process to avoid 2 members being sanctioned.
For 4 years now I've been looking for justice. Me and my wife, we're running our own home with these people because we ask questions about the finances of a resident association. As simple as to give you an idea of the type of people we're dealing with. My daughter's car was burnt out, the drugs task force was sent to her house and raided. They organised all these things. These are not people on the road, they're not drugs, buggy people. These are people who have well-paid jobs in Dublin City Council, most of them have.
And the biggest injustice against us was that they brought my wife back from the dead in 1995 and won a case against me, Arthur Cox, even though Arthur Cox did the inquest in 1992, when she was killed in an accident in August, and they produced documents in court saying she actually signed them, and the bank manager said that they were all signatures, and they concealed documents and different things like that. But I lost the case even though I presented her death cert, and I was defrauded of a large sum of money.
There is no law in this country. There's no hope for anyone of any kind of justice in this country.
these people feel they didn't get justice. Maybe some of them were treated fairly, but probably loads of them weren't. And we don't know the answers until we have a proper independent inquiry. So it's very important that people get it. And I mean, it's very, very hard to listen to the government day after day telling us that they're actually interested in transparency and accountability. They say that, or one side of their mouth, but then they go and do something different. And everything they do, and I mean, if you look at what Shatter has done for the last 18 months, he has done his utmost at every turn to actually cover stuff up rather than look to use the best legislation available with a view to turning up the truth and achieving some accountability. He does the opposite. And I mean, only this week we heard the Taoiseach get up in the Dáil and tell us that, oh, we're going to do things are going to be done right, things have been done right in this country now, we're doing accountability, but that's not true. He's saying it, but it isn't happening.